Hi, my name is Ryan Marshall. Welcome to Headbangers Ball. We're here with Missoula's very own boys. How are you guys doing today?
Ready to headbang.
Ready to headbang.
More or less,
good.
yeah.
Well, are you also ready to waltz? It's a ball too.
I didn't know that it was a ball.
It's a ball. It's Headbangers Ball.
Is the song in 3/4?
The song's in 6/8.
Oh, I'm screwed.
So you're just gonna have to do that a little bit quicker.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you introduce the band? Let's actually. Boys. Is it the boys? Boys.
Just boys.
Boys. Just boys. Okay. Well, let's go left to right and get everybody in the band.
My name is BJ. I play guitar.
What's your favorite color?
I like all colors.
That's a vague answer. Let's move on.
Yes.
Kale, and I play the guitar, and my favorite color is periwinkle.
Well, that's not a question I was trying to do. Okay, we can go with that. We can do it with. What's your favorite song to cover?
Master of Puppets
Master of
by
Puppets.
Metallica.
It's not He was planning that one the
I
whole
heard that,
time,
and I was
you
told that,
walked right into it.
You had you were in Puerto Rico and you played the song. You had a rapt audience.
Yes, and they went crazy. Just during the sound check, played a couple of riffs.
Who knew?
Really got ourselves out there.
Cool. Big Latin American audience.
They love
I guess
us.
it's not Latin America, is it?
We're huge.
Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico's. Anyway, moving on.
My name's Neil, and I play bass.
Cool. So how would you guys describe your sound? Give me kind of a rundown of what Boys sounds like. If I go to a Boys show, what can I expect musically? What can I expect visually? Emotionally? Spiritually? Sexually?
I would say hopefully you'd shake your butt.
Visually, there would be some butt shaking, yes.
We'd see
Reciprocal
from
butt
you
shaking.
guys?
Yeah.
We're all around.
And around,
And around.
That's really the main goal,
It's butt
Okay.
shaking butts.
for the butts to move.
What's to bounce?
Yes.
Right, left, up, down. Every direction.
Be warned, Missoula.
Visually, yes, the butts. Spiritually, you'll feel,
Music magic.
yes, the air is
Thick with magic.
Tingly.
thick with magic.
Thick with magic.
I can hardly breathe.
The music
Just now?
is
We're not
bursting
playing?
with power.
It's bursting with power.
Can you feel it?
I can feel it already. Just you describing that. I see it in your eyes. So musically, what would you guys say your influences are? And again, it's drums, guitar, bass, right?
Yeah, and our drummer is obviously not here.
Never mind.
Guitar.
It was guitar,
Yeah.
guitar and bass,
Yes.
and drums is MIA.
Yeah, he's off making the bucks.
He's wearing all black right now, doing
Just
something
picture
really
him
cool.
with gauged ears and tattoos and murdered out. That's Justin.
Cool.
And vegetarian.
Yeah.
And vegetarian.
He's a
We can
mean
talk about
vegetarian.
He's a mean vegetarian.
Yeah.
I know a lot of mean vegetarian. Anyway, so what do you guys? It's probably different for everybody, but how long have you guys been together as a band?
Boys started it was a little over 2 years ago.
Okay.
And the original lineup was me, our drummer, and another guy, and then these guys came in later in the game. But
Cool.
they're the glue.
They're the glue.
Without them, the band would be no more.
Especially him.
What would you guys? So how long has this lineup been?
About a
Together.
year.
About a year now.
So after a year, you kind of start to share some influences. What would you guys say that your influences are?
Friends bands.
Pizza, beer, the VFW, this band called Dragons.
New
Yeah.
swears.
New Swears is
Dragons are probably collectively our favorite band.
What is? I've never heard of Dragons before.
They're going to be in town. In,
Cool.
Plug? Camp Dates plug?
Let's
Camp
do
Days.
setting up a music festival in July 11th and 12th. It's called Camp Days Music Fest.
Cool. Where's it going to be?
It's Free Cycles, The Badlander, Zach Below,
Always fun.
and
fun
the
venues.
VFW.
Cool.
So, yeah,
Cool.
that's going to happen.
Well, good deal.
Yeah.
Well, so where would you guys? So you guys have been around. So Boys has been around Missoula for a little while. Where would you say? We were talking with Hunter and the Gatherers about this the other day. Kind of the different levels of. I don't know if you could call it. Success in the Missoula scene means kind of different things to different people. Where would you guys say? Where would you guys say you are, kind of in that? Do you feel like you're where you want to be in the Missoula scene? Do you feel like where do you feel like you want to go? Where do you feel like you are? Whatever question out of that you want to answer, just go for it.
I feel
This is a process. It's a
Right,
collaborative Q&A.
As far as the scene goes, we play the same bar and the same set to like the same people. So I think we're on the up and up.
How often do you play?
Oh,
It's been a bit.
yeah, it's been a minute now, but
Yeah.
there are times where
I play the VFW a lot, but
I'm excited for this show because I think that we're kind of the outsiders in a way because like Hunter and the Gatherers and the Hasslers, I think like
we've never played with any of the
the
bands that
Palace,
we're
Top
playing.
Hat, Sean Kelly sort of thing, and then we're kind of representing like the VFW scene. which-
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, I played the VFW open mic once, and it was like 3 people there.
Yeah.
But I've heard a lot about like the kind of the punk and rock and roll scene that's at the VFW, and I've always wanted to check it out.
It's kind of become a clubhouse, I think, in a lot of
Really?
ways. Yeah. I mean, apart from being a veterans club, which it obviously is, I think
Yeah.
it's like the underground, like you said, kind of the punk scene as well.
So, if I wanted to go see a show that's kind of like indicative of the VFW scene, when would that be? What would that be like?
May 30th, there will be a show.
Plug number 2.
Plug number 2.
Here we
Here
go.
we go. Tooting my
Here
horn.
we go.
Toot some horn here. The 30th, there's a show that it's going to be the band called Pancakes.
Cool.
A band called Pancakes.
A band called Pancakes.
And this group that I heard on the radio a couple weekends ago called the Mesozoic Mafia.
Oh, Mesozoic Mafia's
And
great.
yeah,
I haven't seen
some
them
hip-hop.
yet,
They're
but we booked them.
fantastic. All great
They're going to
people.
play. And then we're going to wrangle up a couple other groups. Don't know yet.
Cool.
But plug number 2, May 30th at the VFW.
All right, you heard it. You heard it here first on Headbangers Ball. May 30th at the
No
VFW.
promotion. No promotion at all except for this.
This is the one,
TV thing.
or
would
one
work.
plug, yes.
Yeah.
Promotional
Well, you just said
aspect.
2.
Second
Yes.
plug, yeah.
So, are you guys all from Missoula? You guys all from the area?
Kayla and I are from Great Falls,
Okay, so
rival
all
high
Montana
schools.
boys.
all Montana boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys go to UM? You guys in school? You out of
Yeah.
school?
He graduated.
He graduated today.
Just graduated.
High five, BJ.
I just finished.
Congratulations.
Yay. I'm a real boy now.
Education. What did you graduate in?
Business management.
Cool.
I'm also the general manager of KBGA,
Awesome.
radio station. Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's happening.
So since you're not in college anymore, do you still get to be the general manager?
Yeah, I'm still in college.
I'm graduating, but pursuing some other
degrees.
Cool.
He's taking underwater basket weaving.
Yeah.
Really?
He can stay.
People don't know this, but
Really?
that's a class. And
I
it's
don't-
actually 3 credits, it's not just 1.
Wow.
Strenuous.
It's strenuous. Yeah.
I'm his biggest fan.
Well, is that kind of like a scuba diving thing? Is that the kind of thing where you
No, it's a-
rig up like you have like a CO2? I don't know, an
no,
oxygen tank.
it's
and-
deep sea, like one breath type thing.
Never know.
What,
Take
so
a
it's
huge
like,
breath.
it's like
Go down to the bottom.
free diving.
Rip a bomb.
Free diving. It's a mixture of free diving and basket weaving. Some of my work will be up at the I forget what's
Plug
called.
number 3.
Well, you're getting your BFA.
Fake plug.
Yeah, it's a part of the BFA thing. That's what I'm pursuing also. Not that
The
many
BFA
people.
for underwater basket weaving.
Yeah.
You heard it first on Headbangers Ball.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the basket for my pedal case.
For your pedal case.
Uh-huh. I do a lot of that too.
That's really the goal.
Yeah.
BJsbasketweave.com.
bdsbasketweave.com. You heard it first. Here.
We have to remember the main name.
Back to the plan.
Yeah. Back to the music.
So musically, besides the VFW and beer, what do you guys listen to? What are you guys into? What will I find on your iPod or whatever
Ooh,
chosen?
right now,
Ooh,
You know,
that new Beyonce album.
bouncy.
yeah. I got the new Asher Roth record on my iPod. I also have this really cool, I just watched a recent Jimmy Fallon where Neil Young and Jack White are doing a collaboration record. Well, it's just Jack White bought this box that's a recording apparatus where it just cuts to vinyl immediately
What?
as it's being recorded.
Really?
And
just released a record that's all these cover songs of him in the box. It's really cool. So I've been listening to that.
That's wild.
I don't know about you guys.
Like one track.
No, it's just like they stop in between, but it's all cover songs and it's
Yeah.
all super low, like imagine how like Oh Brother Where Art Thou,
Right,
like
sure,
that,
sure,
that
sure,
kind of
sure,
style, like
sure.
super, just really low quality, but somehow it sounds like better than
Magical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
What do you listen to?
we were recently gifted ELO's record time.
That's what
From a
I just had an argument
Yeah.
today but with
And-
somebody about ELO. How do you feel about ELO?
Awesome.
Love it.
I don't like the early stuff.
Someone told me that John Lennon said to Jeff Lynne that had the Beatles stayed together, they would have been ELO,
Interesting.
which was deeply
Crazy.
upsetting to me. But I don't know, for an ELO fan, that might be a...
Yeah, I mean, I'm a
Thing.
blossoming fan. I wouldn't quite
A
say I'm
okay.
a fan yet.
All right.
But, well, I mean,
They're great though. Solid band.
Yeah.
We're into the classic rock. Keep it on that classic rock.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
To quote the great Bad Naked.
Z100 on the radio, delivering pizzas.
Yeah.
That's what I
Well,
do.
you work for Kale and I both work for the fine eating establishment, The Bridge Pizza,
Yes.
here in town.
Finest Pizzeria.
Yes.
Finest pizzeria.
Happy hour.
Love you, Aaron. Love you, Dimitri.
You heard it first. So we have so a lot of ELO.
Some yellow.
Yeah.
Metallica is great. Steve Miller Band is great.
So it's all the classic.
I still say
classic
friends
rock and roll.
bands. I listen to friends bands.
Yeah, we
Like,
all the people that we've met on our various tours have been like Dragons and Couches is a really cool
St.
band.
Rangers.
St. Rangers.
So you guys have been out on the road. You guys have been out touring.
That's why I joined this band, is because their other bassist kind of bailed, and then it was like a year ago now. I like learned all the learned the songs. And
We adopted him like 2 weeks before we were doing the tour.
Oh wow.
He didn't know any of us, and then we became best friends. And then he moved in with us.
You guys all live in. It's like a rock and roll house. All live together. And
Yeah.
Awesome.
and Eric.
We have one roommate who is upset with us.
Poor guy.
Just kidding.
He
He likes
loves
us.
Great guy. Lucky guy.
He does a very good, I don't want to say impression because it almost just is. He can sing like Robert Plant.
Oh wow.
He is
Like,
Robert
pretty
Plant.
much.
He is Robert Plant.
Yeah.
So he's got like the women's jeans, the hip hugger.
No, he's
Yeah.
like a secret Robert Plant.
Secret Robert Plant.
Yeah.
Closet Robert Plant.
Closet
Yeah.
Robert Plant. I'm sure Robert Plant would have some things to say about that.
Love you, Eric.
So you guys have gone. Have you guys just toured in the Northwest? Just toured around Montana? Just toured? Where
went-
have you guys been?
We went all over the globe last year.
Yeah. We know Puerto
let's
Rico.
tour.
We've heard the Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico,
stuff.
yes.
You're big in Latin America. Gained traction.
We're huge
Central America,
in
I
the all ages scene in
Boise, Idaho.
in Boise and
Yeah.
in Des Moines, Iowa.
Yeah.
We have a following of rabid 17-year-olds.
Actually, according to Bandcamp, most of our downloads are from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Really?
So
Do you guys get like
Huge in Ann Arbor.
like stats on where most of your downloads
Yeah,
are
it
coming
tracks
from?
them for
Really, that's
you,
interesting.
yeah.
there's like, it's like by far most of the
Cult
downloads of our
following in Ann
album
Arbor.
are for
Do you
Ann
guys
Arbor, Michigan.
still feel like
That's like the most
like local music and indie bands going on? Do you still feel like that's like a viable way of doing music? Still, in the
It's
sense
fun.
that
It's like the Great American Road Trip, but you
Totally.
can play rock and roll.
I think
Yeah.
touring is the only way that people actually care. Like if you can't, I mean, that's the only way to actually make money as a musician. Like nobody buys your CD, they can just download it. But
Right.
if you show up to a show, they'll buy your stuff and
It's just
hopefully.
the best, most fun way to get yourself out there.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
plus, it's like, I mean, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. Like these guys are my best friends.
Yeah.
Justin, like, yeah, it's awesome.
I read an interview, or I didn't read when I saw an interview with Dave Grohl where he's talking about, somebody asked him, what advice would you give to an aspiring musician? And Dave Grohl's like, well, I don't really know anything about technology. I don't really know anything about Spotify. I don't really know anything about YouTube. But I know that if you go to a club and you see a band that blows you away,
Right.
Yeah.
you're going to follow that band,
Right.
regardless of what the technology is. Do you guys feel like that's been
Oh, yeah.
the case with people that have come to your shows and have been like, this is great?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have
People stuck with you?
a very strong internet presence necessarily. I mean,
Yeah, we don't update our Facebook at all,
No, like
or anything like that.
Yeah.
I think, like I've seen, like, I mean, I remember the first time we saw Dragons and like Dog Breath was another cool band that we saw 2 or 3 years ago now, and I still
listen to their
listen to
stuff
them
all
and
the
follow
time.
them. I think that's like in the internet age where it's all just, can get overwhelming, and it takes that like, seeing them to really
It does,
create
yeah.
And this sounds really cheesy, but like, who gives a shit how many like Facebook likes you have? You know, if you like can't make people dance.
Totally.
I mean, it's obviously more about having fun at your shows than it is about, like, I don't know, your Instagram.
Well, but I think there are a lot of, I don't know, I think there are a lot of people who feel that kind of, it kind of feels like bands and musical artists have taken on kind of a different role in today's society. When you look at Instagram, you look at Twitter, you look at people being followed, and that, you know, it's kind of unfortunate, you know, as I feel like, you know, when you're going, I feel like kind of that whole world of what used to be, not that I was around for it, but that whole world of people following touring bands, people seeing local music, people watching who's coming to town and checking it out is faltering a little bit. But maybe that's a misperception. Have you guys found when you've gone into a new town, do you feel like people have been pretty receptive? You've been able to, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we've had places that we do well, and like.
The kids, they just went bananas.
We're getting a signal from our producer. Okay.
Bananas.
Bananas.
No.
Bananas?
Bananas.
Yeah, it's pretty cool when you go to a town that you've never been to and people are like singing along. I remember that happened.
You find
Yeah,
that
it happened in
happens?
Iowa. It was
That's
like
crazy.
the coolest thing ever. And I was like, yeah, kid. Sure, you're like,
Yeah, that one kid was like fist pumping and like,
Yeah,
like screaming
it's
the
like
whole
the
time,
best
and
feeling
I was
ever.
Just,
Well,
just smiling so
yeah.
big, and then his mom bought him a T-shirt for him after the show. So
So you're
cute.
serious when you said you have like a all ages fan base, like a 17-year-old.
Moines.
You had a great show in Des Moines. What is it
Yeah.
about Des Moines, Iowa that you
I
know?
always do on Boise.
We just played all
There was
ages
probably like the one kid who got our record and liked it, and then he showed it to like all of his show-going
We played with
friends,
a really
basically.
cool band of kids.
We
that
played with
were,
some young kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We played with other bands that were like that age. And
How old are you guys?
I'm 23.
24.
Okay, cool.
Thanks. Yeah, whatever. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got some time.
Turn the
Freshie.
interview around on you.
That's this is about much to watch it. Cut, no.
Too personal.
Yeah, right. So where can I find your guys' record? How can I listen to you guys?
Our Bandcamp is thoseboys.bandcamp.com.
www.thoseboys.bandcamp.bandcamp.com.
.bandcamp.com.
You heard it first on Headbangers Ball.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really hard to have a name, boys. You can't really Google boys.
No, you can't.
No, we're
You can't. We found that
completely
with
ungoogleable.
with my band Taste. It's like, you know.
Yeah, you just.
That's a great band name, though.
Thank you very much. I was listening to a lot of Prince when I came up with it.
Awesome. Prince is great.
Sounds about
Prince
right.
is great.
It is a god.
Yeah. Do you like Blood Orange?
That's what I was just
I
about
like
to say.
Dev Hines a lot. I like
Yeah.
Dev Hines a lot.
Dude,
You don't like Blood Orange? You do?
Oh,
Okay.
he's a serious
Yeah.
groover. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, he's super talented.
Yeah.
He's super talented. I like what he did with Solange Knowles too.
What? I've never
I just
heard
like
that.
Solange Knowles.
It's good
a
stuff.
lot. Yeah,
Never
it's
heard
great.
of stuff with Solange.
She's great.
Dang.
She's
we have 2
Did you
see the video of Solange beating up Jay-Z?
I did see that video. Let's do an analysis. Here on
I knew you were gonna
Headbangers
bring
Ball.
that
Let's do an analysis.
I didn't know what to think, but poor Jay-Z, I mean, getting attacked by Solange.
I mean, I don't know. It seems like keeping his in because Beyonce just sat there and like watched it.
Yeah, and then did
I
you
heard
see
their marriage is on the rocks.
Did you see the
Just had
poor
sons
Blue Ivy? Poor Blue Ivy.
Yeah.
Well,
Growing up in a divided household.
of billionaires.
their kid is called Blue Ivy?
Yeah, Blue Ivy Carter.
Oh, wow.
I mean, Kanye's kid's up north.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
He must really like Montana, you know?
Yeah. It's bizarre. It's just
Yeah, that video was kind of interesting, right?
super intense, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're all planning our swoop on Beyonce now.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Pink is the flavor, solve the riddle.
I think
Is that the lyric?
Yeah.
I solved it, Beyonce.
What's your last name?
Can't
What's
wait.
your last name?
To get home until you can tear that cherry out.
Husby?
Hughesby?
Hughesby? Beyonce?
Hughesby.
You heard it first on
You heard it
Headbangers
first
Ball.
on Headbangers Ball. So wrapping it up, we're here with the very fine Missoula's boys. They're playing at this big MCAT shindig, which is next. When's it, Sam? Friday, Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday 24th.
Saturday? 24th.
gonna
It's
be-
on the 24th. It's
gonna
going to
be-
be at Stage 112. It's going to be
Icy as hell.
icy. It's going to be epic. It's going to be great.
Is it all
icy as
ages?
hell.
It's 18 up.
18 up.
Bring your IDs.
Bring your IDs. Periwinkle.